friends, obviously, but tell us what is the most profound experience you had while knowing about the shoot and now being involved thoroughly in the shoot.
I think, well, I'm going to go around a little bit. It started with reading the script, which I read a couple of years ago, and I just thought was incredible. And so I just love you, and I want to support you, and so I was happy to be in a little shot with Howard Fine, and now this came up, and so my only reference points are to call this my most memorable moment, was shooting the scene today with you, and with everybody. I mean, this is to me what it's like, is that when you're with such a great group of people, and you feel safe, and you just go for it, and doing the scene with you, that's my ideal, so today was the most memorable.
You've been part of the movie from the very beginning and now into its reshoots and the end, hopefully. Can you talk about your most profound, and you've traveled the world, what was the most profound scene or experience you had in the shoot of Spiritual Warriors?
It's hard for me to single out a specific moment. I think it encompasses a whole range of emotions, from sheer terror to maximum elation. I mean, it was a very challenging shoot, and I think that this film really helped a lot of people to sort of expand and to sort of challenge their notions of what comfort levels are and what's the hardest you could ever work without falling down. And I think we all did that, and I think we all learned and grew a lot in the making of the film. And I think we put a lot of heart and soul into this film, and I think it's really going to show up on the screen. And I think that it's going to be good for everybody involved.
Now, I have a picture of you in the sarcophagi in the Great Pyramid in the King's Chamber. Now, can you tell the viewers what happened to you at that moment?
It was one of the few breaks I ever had on the movie where I could sit down and relax. No, it was very interesting to go inside the pyramids and climb on top of them, and it was very moving and very special time, I think, for all of us. Even though we were only there for a few days, in certain areas we got to sort of experience the people, the culture, the food, which was really very incredible, and I think shaped our worldview a little differently than what our present government is telling us what's really happening.
Friend and line producer and producer, depends on what he does next. Can you talk about the most profound experience you had during the shoot of this movie? Don't indicate.
I think the one thing that, as I wrap it up and put it all together, to know that first, when you're asked to, or given the responsibility to take charge of the movie and bring it, all the elements together, it was frightening, because what this movie is about and who is a part of it is someone I dearly love, and that's John Roger and yourself. And I just felt at first like, oh my God, what if I screw up? And would I lose my friends? Would I lose all that relationship? And instead, I just found that again, Spiritual Warrior come out and says, if you're asked to do something, somebody trusts you to do it. And there's an opportunity to step up. And the idea of going to film in another country and to be at the time of what we're in right now and foreign relations and stuff, it was like kind of frightening, but it was like, hey, here was a chance to come together and to fall within the experiences that were going to come forward. And I have to look back right now, and as I just put it as an experience, is that I felt inside that a growth that I can endure, and I can do what's asked of me. And as I get ready for that next task, I can say above and beyond, this project has made me a better person, and I think a much better producer, because it does take people. And this whole set, everything that's been involved, has been nothing but warriors. And I thank you for this opportunity.
Great.
Shyla Cruz, talk about your most profound experience on the Spiritual Warriors shoot.
Not that. Wow, I kind of had several. The most, just was just a general overall trust in this project, and trust in myself, and trust in the people that produce this film, in Jesu and in John Roger, and I feel really blessed to be a part. It was almost just at the beginning of this project, I was like, me? Really? You serious? You sure? Really? Okay. All right. Okay. Get to step it up. All right. I'm excited. And it was just that general just reaffirming of who I am and what this project is and what it means to me, and I was just allowed to say out loud and do something that I believe in, and I just feel really grateful for that opportunity.
Thanks, Shadow.
You're welcome.
Josh Benson, Warrior. Joshua Benson, sorry. From the very beginning, when I asked you not to pack luggage, but bring a backpack with just a couple pieces of underwear for a 19-day shoot, what was the most profound experience on the shoot?
That would be learning to wash my clothes every 3 days in the bathtub. It was the most profound experience. It was wonderful. Honestly, it was the whole experience. The possibility of going on this trip to Egypt and to Syria to make the movie came at a point in my life where it had been a rugged road up until then, and it was the beginning of a journey upward that I don't even know where it's going to take me, but it's been uplifting and enlightening, and with it I take pieces of memories that will carry me through this life and will inspire me until the very end.
John Roger, executive producer.
So, Jesu, what was the most in this entire experience from beginning to end, the most profound moment you've had on it?
The most profound moment is like right now that I'm filming with all my friends, and that we used friends, new friends that I made, and old friends, and we included all of ourselves to make a great product, to make a great film, and to grow out of it, and travel the world and expand beyond the box that we live in every day.